Okay, then welcome back to the Google Sites portfolio videos. For this one, this is an example of how you would add a picture to the home page or to any page if you decide to add more images to represent your work. In this case, I'm going to change this homepage picture. It's currently me. You'll notice that this was a homepage for the portfolio for my education class that I teach here. The portfolio is essentially the same. Some of the works change, but the other tabs will show information specific to advanced writing so that you shouldn't get too confused. And what I may be able to do is, before I give you these videos, go in and change this information so it reflects the work that we do in our class specifically. I just noticed that. Okay, so I'm going to take this image out and put another image back in. So for my purposes, this is the picture I always use whenever I do professional things. I'll actually just be using the same picture, but I'll flip it so that you can see that it is a new picture, in fact. For yours, of course, you're going to pick whichever image you prefer, and you might choose to pick the one that you posted in our original introduction discussion forum on Blackboard. So before I can do anything, I need to tell it I want to edit this page. So I'm on my About Me page. I'm going to click the pencil for editing, and now this will allow me to manipulate my images. Once I click on the image that's currently here, I can simply tell it to remove the link and remove the image. So I clicked on the remove button so that the link is no longer there. That was a link that opened that image in a new window. And then I clicked on the X to remove the image entirely. And so you can see now there's nothing here. I want to add an image back in because part of the instructions ask that you provide an image of yourself so we can see you as we go into your portfolio. I'm going to click at the start of this paragraph, and then I'll use the insert option in the top menu to insert image. Now with Google Sites, you'll need to have an image already uploaded. In this case, I have uploaded two versions of the same picture, one flipped. But if you didn't have that, you would simply click image, upload images here, and navigate to it just as you would, say, doing an attachment on an email or adding an image into a Word document. So I'll pick this one, which is the opposite look from the one that I had just before. I would suggest adding in alternate text. This helps students who have visual impairments see the image because their computers can read the image description to them. So for this case, I will just put picture of Crystal Seahorn so that the alternate text is available, and then tell it, okay, that's the image I want. Now you'll notice that it's far too big for right now, depending on how much text you've written. You can certainly write more text, but you can also just change the size of the image by clicking on it and then selecting a smaller size. I'll try small and see if that fits. Right, so that's about good. I'm okay here. You could do some other things, like you can center it or left or right justify. You could make the text wrap differently around it. However you choose to want to make it look. It's not the most flexible website building tool. So again, for those of you who already know how to build websites, if you get frustrated with it, then you're welcome to switch to something else. This is a quick down and dirty site that gets the job done and lets you turn in your final portfolio in a way that is a little bit interesting for me to read, and different than just turning in another paper. So see what options work best. This is how you insert an image. Once you're done, of course, you want to save what you've done. And then you're set. And you can do that to any of the pages if you have other images that represent the work that you're submitting. All right, folks, I will finish this one up so you can have it to do the work.